Power365_FM. Power365 Radio, your number one online Southwest radio. This is Power365 Radio. Get ready to experience dynamic energy and professionalism. At Power365 Radio, we pride ourselves on being your go-to source for authentic news and insight. Be it breaking news, thought-provoking discussions, we are your number one in Southwest Nigeria. We are dedicated to delivering top-notch content, informed, entertained, and engaged. Stay connected on Power365 Radio by following us on all our social media platforms, on Facebook at Power365FM, Instagram at Power365_FM. Power365 Radio, your source for news and insight.
Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to Sport Hour, the Friday edition, coming to you live from the studio of Power365 FM, situated in the city of Ibadan. My name is James Oluwaduro Timi Aremu, your ever-present sport host on the Sport Hour show, your best sport launch show. Okay, what are we talking about today? Well, today we will be starting with Nigeria, talking about the Super Eagles. Let's not forget that exactly 5 p.m. today, the city of Uyo will entertain the match between the Super Eagles and the Mediterranean Knights. Who is going to come at top? Well, Libya coach talking about Nasri Al-Adiri told his boys to go all out to get at least a draw in that game, while our players and coach, even the friends, are begging for at least 3 points, not just 3 points, not just any other 3 points, because if you win 1-0, you win 2-1, you win 3-2, all this kind of scoreline will bring you 3 points. But they are Nigerian fans are they are craving for 3 points with a wide goal margin, like 4-0, 3-0, 5, 1, 5-2, 5, whatever. Let's say it goes today, because football can be unpredictable at times. Sometimes you predict it right, sometimes you got your prediction wrong. All right, whichever way it's gonna be. Super Eagles caretaker coach Austin Eguafa is rooting for Victor Boniface to open his goal account for the team against Libya today. Boniface has failed to register a goal in 8 appearances for the 3-time African champions. The Bayer Leverkusen star is expected to lead the line against the Mediterranean Knights in the 2025 Africa Cup of Nations qualifying fixture. Austin Eguafa is optimistic the talented forward will score his first goal in the international scene against the North Africans. According to him, says Victor Boniface has always been part of this team and he will continue to be part of this team. Yes, he's not finding the back of the net, and I can assure you that if he starts tomorrow, he will score. He was saying this yesterday while having a press brief. Alright, Taiwo Awoniyi, Nottingham Forest forward, and Super Eagles forward as well. Taiwo Awoniyi has promised that Austin Eguafa's side will be aiming for nothing but victory when they take on Libya in Madrid 3 today. Heading into the game, the Eagles sit top of their Group D with 4 points. After 2 games and a win in today's clash in Uyo will take them closer to sealing a spot in the 2025 AFCON in Morocco. Looking ahead of the game, the forest striker who missed out on the first phase of the qualifier due to injury. So the team were gearing up for the game and expressed confidence in picking up victories. According to him, he said it's a great privilege. I think every player that is here is ready for the task for sure. Nothing but winning for the fans. We've known each other for years now, and we've gotten to see each other again. All the players are excited about it, and for sure we're ready for the game. Alright, stand-in Super Eagles captain William Troost-Ekong says Ahmed Musa remains the captain and is welcome back to the team anytime. But 31-year-old that just joined Akulud of Saudi Arabia made the observation in a press conference on Wednesday. That was the day before yesterday, ahead of today's game. According to him, he's still our captain. Talking about Ahmed Musa, he's still our captain. He's welcome back at any time. He's our most capped player, a good role model, and is a good leader. I'm happy to deputize for him. This was according to William Troost-Ekong, where the Netherlands-born William Troost-Ekong is expected to marshal the Super Eagles backline later again today, because Ahmed Musa was not called. Aside from being the most capped Nigerian player with 109 appearances for the Super Eagles, Ahmed Musa is humility personified, with his reign devoid of acrimony. He represented the country at the under-20 and under-23 level before graduating to the Super Eagles, weighing in with 16 goals in making his debut in 2010. Musa became the first Nigerian to score more than once in a FIFA World Cup match after scoring twice against Argentina in the 2014 FIFA World Cup. He is also the first Nigerian to score in 2 FIFA World Cup competitions, with a brace against Iceland in the group stage of the 2018 FIFA World Cup. Musa's club career hit a rough patch in September 2022 when his 2-year contract with Turkish club Sivasspor was terminated on mutual agreement. He was without a club since the time until this month when he rejoined Kano Pillars for the remainder of the 2024-2025 season. He hit the ground running with his third stint with his boy club, scoring a burst in their 2 new wins over Sunshine Stars in a matchday 5 fixture at the Mohamed Diko Stadium on Sunday, where he last played for Nigeria at the 2023 Africa Cup of Nations as an unused substitute in their 2-1 defeat to Cote d'Ivoire in the final. But his consistent impressive run with the same Mezugida makes his return to the Super Eagles fold a matter of time. Alright, quickly let's talk about the team, the head-to-head and whatever the form of both nations. Nigeria, we hope to continue with their fine start to the 2025 Africa Cup of Nations qualifiers when they host Libya in the 3rd round of the qualification series at the Godswill Akpabio Stadium in Uyo today. That's not news anymore. While the Super Eagles aim to extend their beating start to the series, the Mediterranean Knights will be aiming for their first win. The Super Eagles started the qualifiers with a commanding 3-0 win over Benin Republic before playing a goalless draw away at Rwanda a couple of days later in Kigali. Austin Eguafor's side is currently on top of Group D with 4 points and are the only team yet to concede a goal in the group. A double-header victory over Libya will see them move clear and edge closer to security qualification, a scenario that the interim coach hopes will play out. Well, according to him, says the boys are ready to fight for those 3 points. Every second counts, and we know what it means to get the job done and over lead as early as possible. It's going to be tough, but I think at the end of the day, the boys we have in the team, they will deliver, says Austin Eguafor. But today's meeting between Nigeria and Libya will be the 5th time both countries face each other, with the Eagles winning all 4 previous encounters, including 2 games in the AFCON qualifiers back in 2018. Also, from whose side have only lost one of their last 14 AFCON qualifying matches. We hope to maintain their impressive form and continue their dominance of the visitors. Well, tasked with the duty of guiding Nigeria to the 2025 AFCON final in Morocco. The interim coach knows his side must be wary of the Libyans, who are yet to pick up or win in their qualifying campaign. When Nigeria ended into today's encounter without talisman Victor Osimhen, but who have enough quality in the team to get the job done against the visitors who arrived in Uyo with a new courage. Unimpressed by their first 2 results and in search of their first AFCON ticket in 12 years, the Libya FA sacked much-travelled Serbian coach Molite Predojevic and shortly engaged Nasser Ladiri as its replacement. Libya were held to a 1-1 draw by Rwanda in their opening match at the qualifiers before losing 2-1 to Benin Republic in their second match. The Mediterranean Knights took the lead in the 9th minute before spot via Fasia Abadiri with a 12-minute spell in the second half. And that was what saw them concede 2 goals and cost them the game. When newly appointed head coach Aladiri will hope his side picks up valuable points against Nigeria as they look to end their 12-year AFCON absence. Libya's last appearance in the Continental Showpiece came in 2012, and they are currently bottom of Group D with 1 point, and we have to quickly turn things around if they are to end this run. From Super Eagles talk, now let's talk about another national team, the junior team. Nigeria Flying Eagles will fly out to Lomé, Togo on Tuesday for the Wafo B Under-20 Championship. Aliyu Zubairu's side are currently camping in Ikene for their final preparations ahead of the competition. The others will move to Togo 2 days later. Or let me say 2 days before the start of the competition. That means the competition will start on Thursday, and that's why they are heading to Lomé, Togo on Tuesday. The competition will start on the 17th of October, that's next week Thursday. Host Togo will take up Benin Republic in the competition's opening fixture, and that's the same day. Flying Eagles' first game is against Burkina Faso at the State Municipal on Friday, the 18th of October, that's next week Friday. They will also battle Cote d'Ivoire on the 24th of October to conclude a three-team Group B, because we have 3 teams in the group. That means they'll be playing 2 games. Alright, before I come to MPFL, let's talk about Nigerian players that are in the news. Super Falcons defender Oluwatosin Demeyin is full of pride after making the UEFA Women's Champions League debut for Galatasaray against Lyon. Demeyin featured in Galatasaray 3-0 defeat to the former champions in midweek. The young defender took to social media to express her delight. Demeyin joined Turkish Super League champions last month. She was previously on books of French club Stade Reims. Alright, moving on. Still talking about Nigerian players that are in the news. Alright, inform Bionic striker Yusuf Olaiton now wants to be addressed as a senior man, a nickname that is synonymous with Nigeria and Sevilla forward Kelechi Iheanacho. But 32-year-old former Nigeria junior international feels he deserves to be so-called senior man, given his impressive performance for his Armenian club. where he has notched 5 goals and rendered 2 assists in 5 games in this particular campaign. He took to his Instagram page on Thursday to share his delight at his splendid run with his side, talking about Panic, laying claims to the name after his team defeated FK Van 3-1 a Premier League game week 10 fixture at Shavan City Stadium in Shavan, a development that will definitely frown on by Iheanacho, who is currently in Nigeria's camp, for today's AFCON qualifier against Libya. Alright, it's time to talk about our local football. Talking about NPFL, Nigeria Premier Football League. Talking about the management and the body in charge of the Nigeria Premier Football League has issued a stern warning to clubs facing complaints of overdue payables and contract breach. The league body has given all the clubs a deadline of this Monday, the 14th of October, to resolve the issue or have the license of their new players withdrawn indefinitely. Well, it will be recalled, we are just finding out for the first time, it will be recalled that NPFL had earlier given the affected clubs an extended grace until today, 11th of October, which is today, as directed by the Player Status Committee. List of clubs facing complaint overdue payables and contract breaches are Atlant. In fact, our own dear club, Shooting Stars, the Oli Warriors are involved. Bendel Insurance, Kwara United, Joby Stars, Ekanemi Warriors, Abia Warriors, Imba International, Katsina United, and Aqua United are all involved. Atlant have complaint of overdue payables and contract breaches with former coach Kennedy Boboye, Ezekiel Basse, Steven Chukwudi, Itodo Ocheme, Prince Momo, Aputaze Ugochukwu, Samuel Emeka Onukube, Ifeanyi Anyawu, Osin Osanyode, Patrick Wagbara, and Chukwudi Esobe. Shooting Stars, Bendel Insurance, Kwara United, Lobby Stars, and Ekanemi Warriors have issues of overdue payables and contract breaches with Sikiru Alimi, Yusuf Hakim Shira, Adekunle Ayobami Samuel, Solomon Babatunde, and Lawson Iko, respectively. Alright, let's bring it home. Shooting Stars have expressed their determination to record victory in match day 6 encounter against Enyimba. The Oluyole Warriors will square up with Enyimba International at the Lagos Salami Stadium in Ibadan on Sunday, which is next tomorrow. Wenga Gobote's side are winless in their last 2 games. Shooting Stars are poised to bring down the elephant. That was the inscription on Shooting Stars X handle. To be recorded, Enyimba secured a 2-1 win over Shooting Stars in the same fixture last season. Chijoke Mbauma and Izogu Chibu Eze were on target for Enyimba in that game. Let's see if the result will repeat itself, or probably Shooting Stars will turn things around this time. Like I said earlier, they are winless in their last 2 games. Alright, talking about the female version of the MPFL, talking about Bayelsa Queens and Atlant Queens have secured spot in the quarterfinals of the ongoing 4th edition of the Betsy Obaseki Women's Football Tournament. Both teams emerge as top teams in their respective groups to bath in the quarterfinal. Bayelsa Queens demonstrated their dominance in Group B to finish with 9 points, while Atlant Queens of Owerri secured the lead in Group B. Okay, in another group, also a maximum of 9 points. On match day 4, Bayelsa Queens thrashed their opponent, Eyispor Football Club of Benin Republic, 4-0 at the University of Benin to secure their qualification to the next round of the tournament. Also Atlant Queens defeated Aige Royal de Ajala of Cotonou, Benin Republic 1-0 at the Western Boys High School in Ikpoba, Oka local government of Edo State. Okay, BOFT, OWFT, Nigeria foremost preseason women's football tournament, is an initiative of Mrs. Bessie Opaseki in collaboration with private sector partners to groom and empower the girl child and engender grassroots sport. Yes, and engender grassroots sport development in Edo State and Nigeria while promoting courses that raise awareness about and discourage social vices. Well, in its fourth edition, the 2024 Betsy Obaseki Women Football Tournament with the theme Say No to Teenage Pregnancy and Child Motherhood is taking place in Benin City, the Edo State capital, between the 6th of October, which is Monday, this particular week, Monday, and Thursday, the 17th of October, of next week. Alright, let's talk about other sports. Alright, talking about other sports. The Tigress and Atlanta Dream guard Izankalu has set a target for herself in the Women's National Basketball Association WNBA, which is to win the Defensive Player of the Year award. The 32-year-old who had a sterling 2024 Olympic Games in Paris, helping Nigeria reach the quarterfinal, the first by an African country, recently realized a dream of playing in the WNBA when she joined Atlanta Dream. By so doing, the New Jersey born became the first black athlete from a historical black college to play the NWBA in over 15 years, a feat she celebrated with a statement on her ex-handle on Thursday. According to what she says, recently, I found out that I was the first athlete from a historical black college to play in the WNBA in over 15 years, and I couldn't make the statement any more true. Delayed does not mean denied. Blessed to be the first, while praying I'm not the last. That was according to Izekalo on her ex-handle. Where a university coach, Cedric Baker, extolled her virtues, reminiscing on how Kalu helped the Tigress to their Mid-Eastern Athletic Conference Championship in 2015. Where Ezekalu represented Nigeria at the 2017, 2019, and 2021 Afro Basketball event as Africa's highest ranked side. Won 3 straight championships. She was named the 2019 Women's Afro Basketball Most Valuable Player MVP. Alright, moving on. Let's talk about Formula 1. Talking about Formula 1, the FIA was wrong to make a big story out of the Max Verstappen swearing controversy, says former Haas team principal Greta Steiner. The three-time World Championship has been given community service by Formula 1's governing body for swearing in a news conference at the Singapore Grand Prix. Steiner, who became famous for his bad language on the Netflix Drive to Survive series, said Max didn't swear at anybody. He used the F word about his car, so nobody got offended by it, in my opinion. Verstappen was told by stewards in Singapore that he would have to accomplish some work of public interest as a punishment of his language. The Dutchman then twice restricted his answers in official FIA news conferences, and instead spoke to the media elsewhere outside the room. He called the penalty ridiculous and said the rest of the drivers backed him. And he imitated that. It was the sort of situation that would shorten his time in Formula 1. Alright, Japanese car company Toyota is returning to Formula One after a 15-year absence in a partnership with the US-based AS team. Toyota, which withdrew its own team from Formula One at the end of 2009, has become AS technical partner. A statement from AS and Toyota said the two companies would share expertise and knowledge as well as resources. Alright, let's talk about tennis. It's not the news anymore. The Rafael Nadal says he's going to retire at the end of the season. Rafael Nadal, a spectacular and fantastic tennis player that did well for himself in more than 2 decades. He won 92 titles in total, and out of that 92 titles, he won 22 Grand Slams. Rafael Nadal, dubbed as the King of Clay, or King of Roland Garros, won 14 Grand Slams. Yes, 14 Grand Slams, you heard me right, at Roland Garros. In fact, in 116 games at the Roland Garros, at the French tournament, he lost just 4 games. That's to tell you how good Rafael Nadal might be. Rafael Nadal has been described as a legend and one of the greatest of all time, after the tennis icon confirmed he will retire at the end of this season. Big three rivals, Roger Federer and Novak Djokovic, have led tribute to Spain 22-time Grand Slam champion who will compete for the final time at the next month's Davis Cup finals in Malaga. Alright, American Coco Gauff secured a 50th WTA win of the year with a 6-0, 6-4 victory over Magdalena in the Wuhan Open quarterfinals. The world number 4 will face top seed Aryna Sabalenka in the semi-finals on Saturday after the US Open champion beat Magdalena Frech 6-2, 6-2. Coco Gauff, just 20 years of age, made 8 double fault against Poland's Linette, but was dominant on her opponent's serve, winning 14 out of 21 return points in the opening set. Alright, quickly, let's get back to football. Back on the football scene. And now straightforward, Sadio Mane has opened up about his relationship with former Liverpool star Georgina Wijnaldum. Mane and Wijnaldum were former teammates at Liverpool in the past. The Senegal international said the Dutchman was always in his house at Liverpool. In a recent interview, Mane said Wijnaldum has a good heart. Said Ginny is one of my very good friends, and with Ginny, it's more than football because our relationship came naturally. Because when I was in Liverpool, we came at the same time, and he's this kind of person that once he is in the team, he becomes friend with everybody. Everybody likes him, says Mane. Where Wijnaldum currently plays for Saudi Arabia side El Attifaq. Arsenal have been hit by an injury. By an injury scare. Arsenal have been hit by an injury scare on Thursday after Bukayo Saka limped out of England's Nations League game against Greece. Bukayo Saka left the pitch at Wembley just minutes after they fell 1-0 behind. The winger was treated by medics before being replaced by Noni Madueke. Gunners boss Mikel Arteta will be open for positive news on Saka, who has been central to Arsenal's brilliant early season form. Saka has scored 2 goals and registered 7 assists already this campaign. Arsenal now face an anxious wait to discover the severity of the EU. England's interim manager Lee Castley has given update on Bukayo Saka's injury. Saka sustained an injury during England UEFA Nations League, in which Greece came all the way to beat England 2-1 at Wembley Stadium on Thursday. The Arsenal star limped off the pitch, limped out during the encounter at the Wembley Stadium just minutes after the Three Lions fell 1-0. Saka was treated by medics before being replaced by Chelsea's Noni Madueke. Speaking about Saka's injury, Castley said been assessed. Obviously, in the build-up to the first goal, you could see he felt something in his leg. That was according to Lakers League. Alright, Kopama has been voted the EA Sports Player of the Month for September 2024. The announcement that was made on Friday by official IPL website confirmed that Palmer led the Premier League in both goals and goal involvement during September, scoring 5 times and providing 1 assist in just 4 appearances. Palmer's most remarkable feat came during Chelsea's 6-1 victory over Brighton and Hove Albion, where he set a new Premier League record by becoming the first player to score 4 goals in the first half of a match. His incredible 4-goal occurred within 21 minutes, showcasing his exceptional finishing ability and composure under pressure. The devastating performance alone secured his place in the league's historical books. Well, in addition to his goal-scoring heroics against Brighton, Palmer also provided an assist in Chelsea's 1-1 draw with Crystal Palace and found the back of the net once again during Chelsea's 3-0 over West Ham United. This contribution further solidified his case for the award. This is Palmer's second Player of the Month award, with his first coming in April 2024. Alright, for the Coach of the Month, the Coach of the Month also goes to Chelsea coach Enzo Maresca. Enzo Maresca has been announced as the Coach of the Month of September in the English Premier League. France Football, the organizers of the Ballon d'Or Awards, are set to implement a new rule from this year, with over 2 weeks left before the ceremony takes place on the 28th of October. There have been whispers about it, especially on who will take the prize home. Real Madrid Vinicius Jr. is widely expected to be named winner ahead of names like Kylian Mbappe, Jude Bellingham, and Rodri. Vinicius Jr. was outstanding as Los Blancos won La Liga and Champions League title last season. But according to the Athletic correspondent Mario Cortegana, the winner of the 2024 Ballon d'Or will not be interviewed by France Football before the award is held, as it was always the tradition. Cortegana claims the winner will know he has won when the envelope is opened during the ceremony. Real Madrid star Adagula has dismissed rumors of any problems with manager Carlo Ancelotti regarding his playing time for the Los Blancos this season. Despite not being a regular starter for Real Madrid this season, the Turkish midfielder has addressed the concerns surrounding his position in Ancelotti's side. The 19-year-old has mostly been utilized as a substitute under Carlo Ancelotti. Speaking at a press conference, Gula, however, insisted that he wants to play every game for the Los Blancos. According to him, there's no problem between me and Carlo Ancelotti at all. I'm getting more minutes this year. Of course, I want to play every game, but that's normal. Everything is fine, no problem. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, this is where I have to drop the curtain. My name is James Oluwaduroti. Join me tomorrow morning for Weekend Sport Blast from 9:30 to 10:30. I remain James Oluwaduroti. See you on Monday. Bye.
Don't turn off your radio. You are listening to Power